Hello, I'm Jodi Ginsberg of Ginsberg Law Offices. Today I want to talk to you about what it means to have a catastrophic case under Georgia workers' compensation and a non-catastrophic case under Georgia workers' compensation laws. And catastrophic can conjure up a lot of things in people's minds, and to be catastrophic in a workers' comp case does not mean that you have to be laying in a hospital bed on a respirator thinking that you're not going to make it. Catastrophic is defined under the statute and the laws that we deal with in terms of certain types of injuries, and those are defined, and certain types of categories. And without getting boring with all that, we can talk about that specifically if you call me, if your particular case falls under that. But also it can come into play if a person is unable to go back to doing any job in the national economy. So we look at catastrophic cases in two different ways. Sometimes it can be the type of injury that you have, and ultimately realizing that you are going to be extremely limited because of that injury. And then we can also look at whether or not you are able to go back to any job in the national economy based upon your injury, based upon your types of skills that you may have, your education, your age, and things of that nature. And we look at those things in terms of both workers' comp and a potential at Social Security disability. Again, those are very detailed and specific to each person's case. But in general, when you're in a very specific workers' comp case that's non-catastrophic, you have the potential to receive weekly income benefits, and depending upon whether or not you've been continuously kept out of work or you're being put back to light-duty work will depend upon how many weeks you may be entitled to those benefits, as well as medical care. And so when we look at everybody's case, and again, from the beginning of your case, you may not be able to tell just how long you might need medical care, just how long you may be on workers' comp benefits, and whether your doctor's going to keep you on a absolutely unable to work status for a period of time, or say that you can go back to light duty or sedentary duty or things of that nature. So everybody's case is different. The doctors that you see may put you in different categories, put different restrictions on you. We may say, look, that doctor is really not hearing you. We may need to get you to a different doctor so they understand that more testing needs to be done to determine if you need more restrictions, to determine if you're going to be out of work for a longer period of time. And then, of course, on the catastrophic side, if your injury gets to that point, you may go beyond the limitations of the weeks that are put in the statute because you will never be able to go back to work. If any of these issues are arising in your case, or you want to understand more and specifically talk about where is your case at this point in time, how many weeks have you been in the case, how many more weeks do you have to go to be able to get benefits, whether or not you'd be a person to get into a catastrophic designation or not, please give me a call. I'll be glad to speak with you about your case and the ongoing benefits you're entitled to at 770-351-0801. Thank you. Hi, this is Jodi, and I hope you found this video helpful. If you'd like to know more about all rights and benefits available to you under the Georgia Workers' Injury Laws, I'd like to invite you to download my Georgia Workers' Compensation Survival Kit that I created for folks just like you. Some of the topics I cover include: can I get fired for filing a work injury claim? 8 critical mistakes to avoid. Is it true that the insurance company will hire a private investigator to follow me around and videotape my activities? What happens when the insurance company is late with my weekly wage payments? 7 specific tactics I recommend to maximize your case settlement value. If you or a loved one needs to maximize your recovery from your Georgia workers' compensation claim, you'll find this survival kit important reading. Download your survival kit right now and at no cost. Just visit my website and sign up. It's that easy. Please act now, and as always, I wish you the best.